Hello there, I'm Rich, I'm 40 years old, and I am a pharmacist, but my hobby is fishing. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Rich, what are you doing? You're on a turlet. Why do you got a fishing doodad? I'll tell you what, I've never been fishing in my life before. It's my hobby, I know it is. I know I was born to do it, but I've never been fishing before. So what do you gotta do? You gotta start small. You can't just walk out in the ocean and start fishing when you haven't ever fished in a pond before. And you can't fish in a pond before if you've never fished in something smaller. So what's the smallest thing I can think of? I thought of my bathtub. The other thing is, my wife, she doesn't know that I fish. She told me not to fish. I got this, I saw this at a dollar store, and I picked it up real quick and I brought it home, and she's like, Rich, what are you doing? You can't go fishing. You gotta pay the bills. You gotta work as much as possible. You can't be blowing your money on fishing. You can't be wasting your time. Those are ample hours you could be working to save this family. Well, I told her all right, but I'm gonna make her some big bucks fishing. I just gotta catch some fish first. I love my wife, There ain't no other fish in the sea except for her and the ones I catch, which are potentially all the fish in the sea. Let me just practice my cast. It's stuck up there. I wonder if my wife thinks I'm masturbating. Stop, Rich, you idiot! Do you think Ishmael went straight to the ocean and tried to catch Shamu? No. He was going through a couple bathtubs. Back then, there weren't even bathtubs. You just sat in a puddle. The whole reason I'm fishing is for my wife. Our marriage is a little fishy, no pun intended. And she doesn't enjoy a lot of things I do. So I thought, you know what? Fishing. That'll be a good activity. She says I got a little anger management problem. I don't have an anger management problem. All right. Do I seem like a guy who yells a lot? No. I don't yell at all. That's not a thing I do. I don't yell. Why would I yell? There's no reason to yell. So, I'm thinking fishing will be a good... Fucker! Sorry about that. A little stupid. Paul! Had a little accident! Didn't you, Paul? Well, pardon me. Man, I'll tell you a little bit. It's a good thing I'm in the bathroom, staking it up. I'm farting a little bit because I've been eating nothing but tuna in anticipation of my fishing. I had a tuna sandwich for breakfast, a tuna sandwich for brunch, a tuna sandwich for lunch, a tuna sandwich for mid-lunch. It's a little after lunch, it's a little thing I like to do. I don't even have a refrigerator at work, so I gotta stick all my sandwiches in my desk. All my coworkers are like, what is that smell, Rich? Is that you? I'm like, go! Mind your own goddamn business! I didn't want to brush my teeth because, when you eat tuna, you get the smell of the sea in your mouth. But my wife is like, no, you're gonna frickin' brush your teeth. You're gonna brush your teeth before you climb into bed with me. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. She's like, yes, you are. If you want to sleep in this house, you're gonna brush your teeth. I was like, okay, I'll go brush my teeth. So I brushed my teeth. But that joke's on her because it's stuck in my mustache. There's no way that smell's coming out. I'm not washing that mustache. So she's like, did you brush your teeth? I'm like, yes, I brushed my teeth. And I opened my mouth and there wasn't a single spot she could look at and say, you didn't brush that. I'm wondering when my wife gets home. Usually she works till 6. It's Wednesday and she went in on Monday and still hasn't turned up. So I guess she's working one of those what do you call them, all-nighters? But only like 3 nights. It is maxing out on my credit card. So better catch her a fish.